Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. So a number of my viewers are curious about my opening jingle, and in case you didn't know, I stole that jingle from Peter Schiff. Unfortunately, Peter Schiff has since changed the jingle, and I really despise why he changed it. Uh, I'll get to that in a second. But I started listening to Peter Schiff around the time of the great financial crisis and then later on Brexit. And I really loved his opening theme because it sounded a lot like he was saying the Peter Shit Show. And the way he described the economy, it was often a shit show. And so it was very appropriate. The pandemic had happened. At the time, I was living in my car. I was driving a Mitsubishi Lancer at the time, but I was sleeping in it. And all my favorite haunts had closed, obviously, because of the pandemic. And I was lost and scared to death. I turned on the Peter Schiff Show to hear his perspective of what was going on. And I clicked on his video, bum, 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 bum. And it gave me a really nice fuzzy feeling that despite all my favorite hangouts closing, despite me losing my job, I could still hear bum, 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 bum. And it just gave me a nice, warm, fuzzy feeling that everything was going to be all right. During the pandemic, precious metals had crashed a couple of times, and Peter Shit always said what a great opportunity it was. And then I would turn on the Peter Shit Show, and the bum, 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 bum kind of became a fight song for ordering precious metals, right? I would go bum, 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 and then I would open up AppMax or whatever broker I was using to buy another 1,000-ounce silver bar. I bought a 10-ounce gold bar around the same time, and whatever bar I was buying, right? The turning on the bum, 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 it became like a fight song for doing that. And then the war in Ukraine broke out. The war in Ukraine was really tough for me because 5 years before that, I had dated a Polish girl and we had broken up because she wanted children. War in Ukraine had broken out, and a bunch of Polish families had left baby strollers at the train stations for the Ukrainian families, and it reminded me of all the children I didn't have, so it was kind of solemn to me for that reason. I turned on the Peter Shit Show to hear his opinion on it. Bum, 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 bum. Gave me a nice, warm, fuzzy feeling that everything was going to be all right. Now, the war in Ukraine had broken out 5 years earlier. I had picked up a rock while visiting Gdansk Bay, Poland, to take home with me. I love collecting rock samples of my favorite vacation destinations. I call it going on a sample return mission, kind of like how we collect samples from other worlds, right? And I had a sample from Gdansk Bay. I gave the rock a little bit of a nickname. I called it polonium because it came from Poland. I took it to the office. I was working at a tutoring center. We had a fish aquarium. I cleaned it up and then I put it in the fish aquarium. And I told the kids and my colleagues about it, kind of as support for what was going on in Ukraine. Later that week, 2 fish in the aquarium died. And my colleague, who knew a little bit about chemistry, joked that maybe the rock actually contained real polonium, which it probably does, just like every other rock here on Earth. Probably not enough to kill anything, though, right? And so that was sad in that regard. And it kind of became, maybe it is bad luck. And then I went home and I turned on the Peter Shit Show. Bum, 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 bum. That song has become a symbol of everything's going to be all right. And or rooting you when you're making an investment, right? So anyways, when I'm having a bad day myself, even at a personal level, if I just sing bum, 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 right? If I, for example, I had a turbulent beginning of the semester. I lost one of my contracts as an adjunct professor. I had to come home from Taiwan. You guys know I'm dating somebody in Taiwan, and all the other fun stuff. When my car breaks down, right, I just had to replace a tire on my car, and when any of that happens, when I went to look at a potential roommate and I discovered that we weren't going to be a good fit. He had complained a lot about previous roommates. It made me wonder what he's going to say behind my back. So I took the safe route and continued looking, and then I had to go sleep in my car. When that happens and I sing bum, 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 it just reminds me that, hey, at least I'm still capable of singing bum, 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 right? If I'm really in a bad situation, I might not even have the mental capacity to do that, right? This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum, 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum, 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 bum.